Hi! So Jennifer, what's the update on reopening? Is there a date now? No, there is no date yet, okay? So don't buy your ticket. Don't make any big decisions. What is the update on reopening? Anytime soon, we will hear the travel guidelines. That is the thing we are waiting for now. The manna from heaven, the travel guidelines for foreign tourists. According to the national government, they may approve this week the guidelines for allowing foreign tourists from green countries in the Philippines. Discussions on the guidelines and details have started since Friday. Hopefully by this week, this can be approved already so that we can implement it. So by Christmas, everybody will be happy. That's the words of the Department of Tourism Secretary Puya. And there are questions, would this be safe for the Philippines to reopen? According to her, they've been studying other countries and that as long as minimum health and safety protocols such as wearing masks, social distancing are being followed, and people are vaccinated, reopening is safe. Yes, so this is a reminder when you guys, when you come here, you'd still have to wear masks if you're very used to not wearing masks in your country, or you have to get used to wearing one again when you come here. But as more people in the Philippines are getting vaccinated, we will ease quarantine as well. And I'm quite confident that since green countries will be allowed, they won't have to quarantine. But again, these are just guesses, so we have to wait for the final guidelines. While IATF is still talking again for final guidelines, Governor Gwen last November 16 already met with the consul generals of Japan, Korea, and China. These three countries are the biggest market for tourism in the Philippines, especially Cebu. When you speak to a Japanese, a Korean, they all talk about Cebu. It's like the first thing they think about the Philippines is Cebu. So I'm not surprised that Governor Gwen is already taking the lead on reopening, on having travel bubble with these three countries. So she met with the consul generals and including local officials on tourism, regional IATF in Cebu about reopening on the possibility of a travel bubble with these three countries. So they discussed plans on reopening to allow tourists to come to Cebu. According to her, if she was telling the consul generals, if we have to wait for the people up there, it will take ages. We would never reopen. That's why we are taking the lead, because they are an island separated from the rest of the Philippines and they are in a very good position. Why not? They have a big airport. They have a lot of hotels, resorts that need the boost from tourists, foreign tourists, diba? Of course, it's not surprising Governor Gwen is again taking the lead. Remember guys, the protocols that she has been proposing is now being adopted months later by the IATF.
How? Because people have been talking about the travel bubble. I mean, I've heard about it, as well as all other these new terminologies. I mean, we have graduated from ECQ to MECQ to GCQ and then now barbecue. So they have changed to alert 1 and alert 2. I don't know what the new term, whatever they may come up with again. But as you probably have heard, my mantra is action, not words. Keep on talking about this travel bubble, but nobody is doing anything about it. No one is really calling together all concerned sectors so that we may talk about it, realize that it can be done if we do institute certain procedures, measures, protocols.
So the recommendation of Cebu medical experts, Dr. Loreche, is to simplify travel. So of course, they are requiring fully vaccinated travelers from these countries who intend to come here. They should be fully vaccinated and they should be able to present their vaccination card or certificate. She also suggested of presenting a complete itinerary and undergoing rapid antigen test upon arrival. So rapid antigen test takes 30 minutes? No biggie. I think we can live with that. So again guys, these are just planned stocks in Cebu. Cebu is not open yet, okay? Just be clear on that. But it's coming up, it's gonna happen soon. The Philippines will reopen soon to foreign tourists from green countries. So let's just wait for the final guidelines. It will be given anytime soon. And as soon as we receive it, I'll let you know. The title of the video would be, "The Philippines is now open." You will know from the title. But for now, it's not yet open. We're waiting for these final guidelines, which should be arriving anytime soon. If you guys want to be ahead, maybe you'll be ahead of me, go follow Office of the Presidential Spokesperson on Facebook or follow Secretary Puyat on Facebook. They will be the first ones to announce. Anyways, this is all I can share to you. I'll share the video on reopening updates from the Secretary of Tourism after I speak. So stay.
Secretary, ano po ba ang ibig sabihin nitong in principle na pagpayag ng IATF sa pagpasok ng mga fully vaccinated tourists na magmumula po sa green list countries?
Oo. Last Thursday, nagka-IATF meeting kami at nga matagal na ng DOT kasi gusto sana na unti-unti na makapasok dito ang mga dayuhan. Ang ibig sabihin na in principle, pumayag na yung mga members ng IATF. Pag-uusapan na lang yung detalya kasi maraming mga detalya kung ano yung mga kondisyon para makapagpasok. Pero pumayag na yung mga members. So we're hoping by next week, pinag-uusapan na naman sa ang mga detalya kung sino-sino at anong mga kondisyon para makapagpasok galing sa green list countries at we hope we will be able to implement it soon.
Opo. Secretary, pero may cap pa rin po ng arrival sa ating paliparan. Tama po ba ito? So ano po yung ginagawa ninyong pakikipag-ugnayan sa DOTR tungkol dito, Secretary?
Oo. Pag galing sa green list countries, dahil walang quarantine, hindi siya kasama sa cap ng DOTR. So yun ang may cap lang naman, for example, yung magka-quarantine, di ba ngayon na-reduce para sa mga yellow countries, lalo na sa ating mga balikbayan, na-reduce from 5 to 3 days. Kasi ito may quarantine. Pero pag galing sa green list countries, dahil test before travel at wala namang quarantine, hindi ito kasama sa cap ng DOTR.
Opo. Secretary, ito, tanong din to na marami. Kailan daw po, o may update na po ba kung kailan may ilalabas daw po yung final guidelines ng binuong technical working group para dito, Secretary?
Oo, nagsimula na sila mag-usap tungkol dito sa mga detalye last Friday. Hopefully na by this week, ma-approve na pati yung mga kondisyon at we can implement this soon. Para naman pag Pasko, di ba, masaya na.
Opo. Secretary, na-mention nyo nga po na soon the government will open tourism to foreigners from green list countries. Ano po? Pero can you make any time frame daw po o target? Like when?
Well, we're hoping it would be approved by this week. So kung ma-approve ito this week, after the approval.
Opo. Secretary, marami po sa ating mga balikbayan nagmumula sa nasa yellow list countries. So ano po yung mga proposal na inaasahang ilalatag ng DOT para naman po sa special program na vaccinated travel lanes o bubbles sa mga manggagaling sa yellow list countries?
Gaya ng sinabi mo, USEC Rafi ang ating mga balikbayan. Yun ang third biggest foreigners kasi considered na sila foreigner. Masaya kami, hindi lang naman ang DOT but yung mga iba't ibang members ng IATF, at least bumaba na sa, di ba nung una 14 days, naging 10 days, nabawas sa 5, ngayon at least 3 days. Yung mga ating mga kababayan, at least masaya sila na pababa na yung quarantine days. Siyempre, we're hoping as more people are vaccinated dito sa ating bansa, na mas mababa pa yung quarantine. Siyempre, palagi pa rin tayo humihingi ng advice sa ating mga doktor. Sabi ng mga doktor sa IATF, 3 days pa lang as of now.